Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? In today's video, we're going to be talking all about new Guerlain Holiday 2022 collection. I picked out the eyeshadow palette in Golden Stars and also a lipstick with the engraved case Golden Star, and we're going to be playing with those two items today. I'm going to show you two different eye looks with the palette, and I'll just give you my overall thoughts on the collection. If this is the first time passing by, I'm Gigi. I love to review luxury makeup. If you love that kind of content, make sure to click on the red button that says subscribe, and also come back to my Instagram because over there I do keep you posted on newest and latest makeup news. And without further ado, let's start. Alrighty, my friends, let's get started. And this is a Guerlain 2022 collection. These are the items in the collection, and I am so sad to see that we didn't get meteorites this year. Maybe you're not sad, but I don't know, I love them. I love to review them every year. I love to show you comparisons. So I'm so used to doing that this year it was weird. We didn't get meteorites, but it is what it is. We got a bronzer, and I always skip on the bronzers. I just find them to be very, very warm tone for the upcoming seasons. It's like I don't use them for the whole winter and then I just forget about them. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just not gonna waste my money on the bronzer again. Let's just pick out the eyeshadow palette and let's pick out the lipstick and the case. I usually don't pick out Guerlain lipsticks because I find them to be a little pricey because you have to find, buy the case separately. But this time I said, you know what? I just go ahead and show them the lipstick, what it looks like. I picked out this beautiful berry shade and the eyeshadow palette. So the eyeshadow palette I was able to get from the Hudson Bay, and the lipsticks as well. If you're in Canada, that's where you can get them. I'll link them below. But the eyeshadow palette sold out before they were able to ship it, so they canceled it. And then I found it at Shoppers Drug Mart, so that's how I got it. And I got everything the same day, and I'm like, yay, let's film. So here we are. The eyeshadow palette is called Golden Stars. It comes in a cardboard like that. Then you get a little Guerlain velvety pouch to protect your shadows. And then this is the eyeshadow palette. This is a quick look at the inside. In the palette, you get 4 shades, you get a 6-month shelf life, and these eyeshadows are made in Italy. I actually saw these eyeshadow popped out at Sephora US, so I'll link that as well if I'm able to find it. Let's read on the description of the eyeshadow palette, shall we? An eyeshadow palette that is composed of 4 harmonious colors: intense satin, a deep matte, and a luminous metallic finish, and a radiant pearl. Don't have any more information than those, but anyhow, we get a matte shade in here, and then we get sparkly shades, lots of sparkle in here. So now let's talk about the lipstick. It comes in a cardboard like this, and we got the shade 777. It's called Berry Alchemist. When you get the lippy, you get it like this by itself with a little protective seal. So this is how the lippy comes, and then you of course use the casing. Throughout the lipstick, you are able to see little engraved stars, which is very, very pretty. And this color is beautiful. It is in a soft matte formulation. This is a little swatch. Is looking brighter in the camera because of the lighting and everything. Even my lips, it looks way brighter than what it is in person, but it's a very bold, beautiful berry color. I feel like it goes really well with the eyeshadow palette. And then this is the case. It has, again, little stars. It's called Golden Stars. When you open it, you get a mirror. To have it closed, you have to have the lipstick inside, or else it's gonna keep popping back open. But this is Guerlain at the back. You get Guerlain logo right there. It gets a little fingerprinty, but it is what it is. It is stunning, very weighty, very luxurious, very beautiful. So now let's go ahead and move on to the demo of the eyeshadow palette. I'm going to show you the 2 eye looks that I created, and then we'll come back for final thoughts. For the first eye, I went ahead and applied the copper shade all over my outer V. This is not a satin shade. It has actually a lot of sparkles, but I was able to build up the color. I felt like it was beautiful. It's not very, very powdery, but you do keep in mind that you do get fallout with it. And then I went ahead and applied the yellow gold shade all over my lid. And wow, when I wetted my brush, is this so extremely pigmented. I was shocked. It is liquid gold. It is beautiful. If you're into gold eyeshadows, this is one must. In my collection, I've never seen such a gold, beautiful eyeshadow in my life. I feel like it's stunning. And then I went ahead and I added a little bit of richness and like depth on my outer V with the berry shade. I didn't want the berry to take over my look. I wanted to keep it a little bit more coppery and yellow. So I just applied a little bit so that I can give some depth at the end. And then I applied that same copper shade on my lower lash line, and I did a little bit of that berry shade as well for richness, and that's how I created my first eye look. For the second look, I went ahead and went with the berry all over my outer V. I didn't realize that I didn't set my eyelid, so this is sort of like a creamy gel matte eyeshadow, so it was keeping a little bit out, but I was able to blend it out a bit. You're gonna see that it looks a little bit patchy at the beginning when I'm like trying to blend it out, but I didn't feel like it was troublesome. I felt like if I set with powder properly, this keeping would have not occurred, but because I did not set my eyelid, that's what happened. Then I wetted my brush for the pink shading. Oh my goodness, is this so beautiful? Such a stunning pink, very beautiful. I went ahead and finished off with the berry shade in my lower lash. I did some eyeliner in both of my eyes, and I applied a little bit of brown liner in my waterline, some mascara, and I call it a day. For the lip portion, this is what it looks like when I apply it on. It's very creamy, very pigmented, really opaque. It is beautiful. It's just a really nice formula. I've never tried Guerlain lipstick, so this is my first one ever. It has a little bit of a floral scent that is still lingering, so keep that in mind, but it doesn't bother me. Usually a floral lingering scents do bother me, but this one is very, very light, so I'm not really bothered by it. And I feel like it's a beautiful berry shade for the holidays. If you don't want to go the red route, this is a great option. And there's always red, so I did not want a red, and that's why I went with the berry, and I'm so happy I did. I love how the berry and the pink eye go together. I feel like these side is very, very pretty. I'm not sure about these, but anyhow, I feel like the lipstick goes really well with the collection. Now let's talk about the eyeshadow palette, and I am very, very pleasantly surprised. I've never tried Guerlain eyeshadows. I've seen just sort of like mixed reviews. I've never wanted to. I don't know, it didn't intrigue me. I know they revamped this formulation recently, and I've seen these pop on and off here and there, and I don't know, I just never tried it. And when I saw this, the holiday collection, I thought, you know what, this is a good time to try the eyeshadow formulation. It looks beautiful, and I am so glad I did. I'm so glad I was able to try it because it is truly beautiful. Let's go ahead and do some swatches. When you touch the shadows, they don't feel like extremely creamy per se. They feel a little bit dryish, if you will. But did you see the pigmentation from the yellow? When you get these shadows wet, it's like a whole other thing. It is so pigmented. This is the purple shade, so this is a quick look at those shadows, and oh my god, I don't know, I am very, very, very pleasantly surprised. I feel like the color story really is harmonic. It goes together well. The colors are really nicely picked. I feel like it is a little bit out there because of that yellow. It's very, very potent, but you're able to still wear it. You can make it wearable. Do keep in mind that they do have a ton of fallout. If you use them dry, you're gonna get fallout, so that's why I just say go wet your brush straight. Don't even play, especially if your face makeup is done like me. When I realized that it had fallout, I just like, you know what, I'm not gonna even try. I'm just gonna go straight and wet my brush because I don't want to you know, I don't want to ruin my eye makeup. I've been wearing this eyeshadow for maybe an hour or two. I was upstairs, I was with the baby, he woke up, whatnot, and I have zero fallout. So if you're scared that it's gonna fall out of, you know, with wear, I don't feel like this is going to. It is well pressed on my lids because I did wet my shadows. So that's something that I wanted to mention. I am very happy, very pleased with this eyeshadow palette. Again, I really love that you can just use these two colors if you wanted to, or, you know, use these two colors if you wanted to. I feel like you have few options in here. You know, you have some room to play if you wanted to get really creative with the holidays. And I mean, the gold is just such a classic. If you have a black eyeshadow somewhere, just mix it with this beautiful gold and you're good to go. You're golden. How cheesy. Anyhow, beautiful shade. I love it, and I really like the lipstick as well. It is a beautiful, very luxurious, a very Guerlain. I love that you get a mirror in there, so for travel it is like perfect. I love this shade. Again, keep in mind that it looks brighter because of the lights, but it is a beautiful berry shade. I really like this collection. So now I would love to hear from you. What do you think of this holiday collection by Guerlain? Have you tried their reformulated eyeshadow palettes? What do you think of them? Remember, everything is going to be linked below. If you do want to purchase from my links, I do make a small commission, but it helps me and my channel to continue to grow and to continue to buy products for you all. I really hope this review was helpful in any way. If you're trying to make up your mind if you needed this collection or not, I hope this helped. Thanks so much, you guys, for watching. I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.